Everybody can unfollow you now if they want to be safe, because if you end up getting clapped out in this game, so do your followers. Social media has made it to where it is hard to tell who really supports you for real and who's in it for different reasons. Let me tell you why I fell in love with this book. I blind picked it up. It is a manga book. It's titled Real Account. It's a story by Okoshu, manga by Shizumu Watanabe. I hope I'm saying that correct. This book here was extremely good. It says, like many of his peers, Ataru Kashiwagi has found himself addicted to the newest social networking service, Real Account. But one day, Ataru and almost 10,000 other people get sucked into Real Account Zone, where they have become players in a series of deadly games. The basic rules of these games are simple. If you lose all of your followers, you die in real life. That's where they had me hooked, because I'm like, can you imagine, like, if I get unfollowed by everybody who's following me right now, that means I cease to exist. That is insane. But I was like, this is my type of read. So as these depraved games decimate the players around them, Ataru must use quick thinking and his knowledge of Real Account to win each round and return to the real world. But when true friendship determines whether he lives or dies, can Ataru really count on his internet friends to help him survive? He can't count on nobody but himself and his own thoughts and his own process at this point. Let me explain to you why. My boy Ataru is like, I really don't have that many friends as is. I don't have too many people that I spend time with. I'm hoping y'all don't bail on me. But when the game officiator starts telling them, like, listen, everybody can unfollow you now if they want to be safe, because if you end up getting clapped out in this game, so do your followers. You have people that went from having like 15,000 followers to out of nowhere, they don't drop down to five followers. And it just goes to show how superficial everything is. Like, you were just praised 5 hours ago from having the hottest videos, from having the cutest pictures. You look like you're like a lifestyle expert, all these other things. Once people's lives are on the line, you realize, like, yo, they don't really rock with me for real. And I feel like you see that happen in real life too. You'll be thinking like, oh my God, I got all these people supporting me and my books that I post and the books that I read and the books that I write. Next thing you know, you'll post an event or something. What happens when only 20 people show up and most of them are your mom, your cousin, and the person you used to babysit for 12 years ago? And that's not a problem, but social media has made it to where it is hard to tell who really supports you for real and who's in it for different reasons. This book was so good because at one point his sister's even following him, and he tells his sister, like, please unfollow me. I don't want anything to happen to you. If something were to happen to you, I would never forgive myself, because I believe their parents are dead and gone too. This book was insane. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I already have volume 2 on hold for me to go pick it up from the library. Let me know what other books similar to this I should be checking out and reading, because like I said, I really enjoyed this book. I am getting more into manga reads. Oh, I have did such a good job with reading this year and diversifying my reads. Y'all can never jump in my comments and be like, she reads the same stuff all the time. And even if I did, so what? Who gonna jump up on the screen and be like, read a different book or else? Y'all can't force people to sit here and diversify their reads. Let people escape and use escapism the way they want to, okay? If they don't want to read the type of books you feel like they should be reading with their platform, F it. Go to somebody else's page who reads the stuff that you want them to be reading. We got to get out of that. I hope 2025 like brings a change in that, of people not expecting people, well, since you have X amount of followers, you should speak on this. You should read on this. If I had your platform, if you had my platform, you don't know what you would do, because you could have my platform with all 300 followers I got. Okay? People got to stop trying to project what they want on other people. And if you're one of those people that has a friend that does this, slide this book over to them and be like, maybe you should read this book. Maybe, something about the characters in here remind me of you. I will see you guys in the next book.